What up, everybody out there in podcast land? Thank you for tuning in again to another episode of Kate and Ross present the Yeah I Said It podcast. We're expressing with our full capabilities to the Wellness and Correctional Facilities, and as I say every time, they are trying to make that much easier. But branch out of my child, I am the dad half of this operation, Ross Cooper, coming to you live and in public, if you will. As always, I am rocking with the best, my co-host. Please introduce yourself to the folks.
Yeah, what's good, everybody? But have a good day, month. Yeah, I was taking all that good stuff. You watching other platforms. Please share with your friends, family, cats, bugs outside, aliens outside, ice outside, all of them. And if you watching on YouTube, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Because if you don't, we'll have a mosquito bite in the place you can't reach.
Oh, that's irritating as all get out. That is irritating as all get out. Was what's with the tales from the dark side? Tales from the dark side background today, sir. Looking spooky. Is it the Halloween theme?
Or reality, whichever one.
Damn, dog. We just okay.
We in some dark times right now.
Bruh, we have joked on and off this show about, all right, so which dystopian future are we looking at? Are we looking at Handmaid's Tale? Are we looking at Terminator? Are we looking at The Matrix at this point? Are we looking at Elysium? Dog, it is a straight coin flip.
Let's just do all the above.
I,
We're gonna make a new movie. It's just all the above just happens.
like, yeah, we just gonna call it worst case scenario because everything, everywhere, all at once is already taken. So we just don't look up is already happened. We're just gonna call it a new movie, worst case scenario. But wait, it's based on a true story. Your current life.
Shout out to the aliens watching this TV show, man. Shout out to y'all. I hope
Like,
y'all
come
enjoying
on,
yourselves.
dog.
Hope the ratings are good. 'Cause we,
I,
man,
I mean, I know at least one country that might be in their final season unexpectedly. Oh wait, I live here. And shout out to I can't even say trolls. Shout out to the unaware on TikTok. If y'all haven't been to our TikTok yet, please go to our TikTok. Same thing, yeah, I said a podcast. And it's just, I can tell when something catches fire because I get like a million comments, and I can also tell simultaneously when people ain't paying attention. Because it amazes me how people just want to argue for the sake of arguing. Like no one is actually paying attention. If there's a good point on, and this is my rule of social media or even just conversation. If I feel like there's an opening for both of us to possibly learn, I'm with it. But if you just stuck on your BS, I'm not gonna engage because I don't have the energy to be trying to convert people to common sense. And it amazes me on our TikTok. I tell you about it. I'm sure you see it. Yes. Well, no, that's not true because blah, 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 and it's usually some Trump MAGA related garbage. I'm like, dog. Or it's some bipartisan. It's just, we need to elect the right people. Do y'all not read? Do y'all just not pay attention at all? Just I don't agree. I'm gonna tell you why you should agree with me. Like, dog, we ain't red or blue, my guys. We telling me about it's all MAGA's fault. Well, that might be true. Let us not forget Obama.
Obama.
Let us not forget the massive mishandling of COVID. You can stick that right to the Dems. So yeah, nah, B, y'all had to sit in the house for months. And again, as we always say, not trying to be insensitive. I know people personally that lost people to COVID. That wasn't a joke. But the way it was handled and forcing people to get the jab before going to work or costed like that was crazy. It's 5 years. It's crazy to think about. But yeah, I say all that to say, stop arguing for the sake of arguing, dog. We ain't the ones or the two. Stop. We are clear in our stance. Do absolutely leave opening for new facts to possibly convince us of otherwise. But by and large, everything y'all say is, well, it's Trump's fault. Okay. What's the difference for? I I don't care. Like
You're all right. Now what?
Like we pretty much stand on just throw the whole thing away. There's no fixing it. Just throw the whole thing away.
Yeah.
But well, we're gonna start in Canada. Say
Hmm.
Drake. Say Drake. Just the L's keep coming, don't they? Now it looks worse. Now it just what did Cole say? Getting back to your magic pen. That's what inspired. Or paraphrase. Damn, I forgot the name of the song. I've been listening forever. I forgot the name of the song. But you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, bruh, you just keep taking L's, Aubrey. You taking L's, and Kendrick ain't even trying no more at this point. The Not Like Us halftime show is old at this point, and you're still taking L's, and he's not even trying. He's not even trying, not even trying, and you still taking L's. What are we talking about? So the suit of BMG, the lawsuit filed by Aubrey, has been thrown out. In a lot, I'll save you the legal terms. Just pretty much get this BS out of here. Go ahead and play some. Go ahead and play some wearing some makeup, Drake. That's not a knot, but that seems to be part of your thing now. Um, Dog, just stop. Listen to Cole. Getting back to your magic pen. He tried to tell you. Cole tried to tell you. Get back to your magic pen, cause this ain't it. This this ain't it, sir. Like the L's are stacked all the way up, all the way up. Just make music. We like Drake with the melodies. We don't like Drake when he act tough. Just stick with the music. At this point, it's almost you gotta feel bad for him. Where you at, bro? You feel bad for Aubrey?
Fuck no. Uh, I don't feel bad for Lobby Graham, the Canadian Karen. No, I don't care about that. But hey, he got what he deserved, man. That's it. You got your ass whooped. Then you try to take the ball and just ruin it for everybody with this dumbass lawsuit. Shout out to the judge. I was like, bruh, it's a rap battle. There's just no such thing as defamation. Because if that's the case, he can sue your ass back too. Because you said some damning stuff first. So yeah, like nah. And that's pretty much what the judge says. Like, nah, we're not doing it. So yeah, like I said, Kendrick, the beef ended. He did the Super Bowl. He ain't said he just disappeared. That's the only thing you see him is either doing his concert or his commercial, his Gatorade commercial. That's it. Other than that, motherfuckers disappeared like usual. And you still taking L's because you don't know how to take a L. If you knew how to take a L, if you would have did what you did with Pusha, you would have been all right. It'd have been a little worse because you got done more worse than Pusha did you, but you still would have survived. You just kept quiet, let it go. All right, cool. Take a break, come back. You would have been all right. Nope, couldn't do it.
Terrence Thornton. I'm Terrence Crawford. I'm whooping feet. But yeah,
Like, yeah, you dug yourself to your own grave. Like, I didn't even have to. He didn't even have to do nothing. You just did it to yourself, and you're still doing it to yourself. But hey, you
that's
got your
the that's
diehard,
the
got your diehard, loyal fans. Well, some of them already jumping ship because, yeah, just like Trump's. But hey, I don't feel bad. Good W for hip hop. Let's go.
It is. It is. It is. Pardon me to the viewers. I'm adjusting my camera a little bit. Looked a little weird there. Um,
you just make the music, dog. Just get back to making the bops, cause
Can't even do that because he dropped about damn near. He dropped hella songs since post battle, and ain't none of them hit.
oh, I didn't know that. I didn't
Oh,
know
he got a
that.
lot of songs, like a lot. He was supposed to drop an album. That shit got canceled because even your diehard fans was like that shit ass. So it's like, yeah. So it's like, dog.
Yo,
It's like
so
I've never seen someone's career get ended off a battle like this since maybe Joe, but that's it. Like,
Yo, the key.
God damn, this is worse because Drake was, for better or worse, at the top of the game. Numbers wise, at least.
Big
Not the
three, yes.
yeah,
Big
numbers
three.
wise, he was up there. Not talent wise, but numbers wise, he was up there. But
Well,
go
you gotta say talent too. You can't do no you can't okay, I take it. I was gonna say you can't do numbers without talent. That's not true. You can do numbers without talent. You can't do those numbers without talent.
I don't know.
He still got the best shit talk bars ever.
No, you
Like you
don't.
can't do
Nah,
those numbers
no, you don't.
without talent.
No, you don't. You can't have the best shit talk bars and you lost most of your battles. Like, no, that don't even make
Oh
sense.
no. You absolutely can.
No, you can't.
'Cause
Because he's
you
not.
can have the best shit. When I say shit talk bars, I mean bars like I'm better than you. I got this better than you. So
He don't do
like
that
that.
better than Kendrick.
That's Drake's
He don't
specialty.
do that better than Kendrick. He don't do that better than Jay. He don't say, I don't even know if he do it better than Ross. No pun intended. So it's like, nah.
I think we start talking about just the throwaway shit talk bars. I gotta go Aubrey. But at this point, it's empty because no dog. 30-seater plane for like 10 of us. Okay. Air Canada Center nigga when I die. Okay, I hear you. Here's the problem.
You own that
You
plane.
got bodied by Kendrick. That's the problem. And he didn't have to use shit talk bars. It was straight surgical.
Oh, he still use
So
shit talk about. But hey, yeah, I disagree with you that completely. But that's your opinion. But hey,
well see
I'll
here's the
I'll
thing.
sprinkle in a little bit of talent. But you know what I'm saying? Since you got a whole lot of help, I can't really. Yeah.
See
But
I think the difference is Drake is doing shit talk bars about the things that he got and did, and Kendrick was using shit talk bars about reality. Signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to a nigga that signed to that nigga. Like it's a little different when you talking about, flash and bling and blah 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 versus a cat really getting at you for real.
oh, he still flexed on him too, dog. Like what was it? I forgot. LA 616 or something. He started out
Mm.
the whole verse basically talking shit. We wouldn't even mention Drake, and then he got in, and that was the warning before Meet the Grams. But yeah, nah, I disagree with you wholeheartedly. But yeah,
Yeah,
you just got Kratos basically. Like you went from Mount Olympus to your head cut off.
pretty much. Pretty much. Helios. You looking like Helios right now in God of War.
Like he Kratos, like he didn't like just kill you, he just like button mashing your head in. So yeah,
Yep.
wow,
I'm gonna use your
wow,
head as a lantern. I'm gonna use the
yeah,
rest of your head as a lantern now. Thank
like
you.
yeah, I never see someone that big get damn near their career over.
It, it's
I've
it's
never seen that before, but hey, I keep living through history, and I'm kind of tired of it. But at least that part was entertaining. The other shit, I
like
don't
I
know about.
said.
But hey,
Hey, think about it. We've seen, and I can't say underdog, but we've seen Kendrick body Drake, and we've seen Terrence Crawford I'm about to say Camacho. Good lord, get to Canelo.
I mean, I saw both
Did
of them coming, but yeah,
I'm about to say, did we see either of those things happening?
yes.
I think we knew Kendrick could happen. I don't think we knew it was going to happen to this level, but
No, I didn't think it'd be this over. I thought he would win. But
Crawford versus
yeah,
I don't, yeah.
yeah, I thought he would win.
Wow,
If I
it
was
was
betting,
too
I'd
many
have bet
ifs.
on the win.
It was too many ifs. The one thing I do remember is, and I didn't think I had thought about it. We always think in terms of knockout, 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 knockout. Of course we do, because of course I do, because I'm raising the Tyson there. People get knocked the hell out. Bud Crawford said something in an interview. I was like, he's got a point. He's like, I just got to get more points than him. I was like, you know
Yeah.
what? He's right. He just got to win rounds.
Plus, he's big. I mean, Canelo's bigger, like naturally bigger. So some of the shots that Bud got on him, if he was in his actual weight class, he would have dropped. It's just that Canelo has one, a strong ass chin, and two, he's bigger. So
Yeah,
yeah, all right, I ain't gotta knock you out. I'm just gonna outbox you.
and yeah,
It's
that he did.
like
And it's still funny. Like you can see the moment when Canelo was like, "Man, f this." When he hit him with that pop, And Canelo just walked around like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
You can't touch him, and I'm getting touched. I don't. What are you supposed to like? He hasn't
Like,
had that type of whooping beatdown since Floyd. So it's like, yeah,
I've never seen a fighter of that magnitude be visibly frustrated. Like this cat looked like he wanted to walk around like, you know what? F this. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out, yo. I'm good. But yeah, Aubrey, you had your nonsense thrown on the court. That just get back to the slaps, dog. Get back to the slaps. If you can.
I don't
Like I
think
said,
he can. He's
just
been trying. It hasn't worked.
and see, I didn't know because I
That's
admittedly
a problem. If
I
it
have
was a
not checked.
slap, you would have known. That's the problem. He's been trying, and he can't do it. Like
You
you got some of your own knee pad D riders saying like this trash. So it's like, dog, you might just want to hang it up. Either
you
change
know what's bad?
genres, or just hang it up.
No, don't change. No, don't change genres. We do not
Why
need
not?
you to end up like MGK. Don't do
Why
it.
not? You
Nope.
might as well. You already
Bruh,
excommunicated from hip hop, so you might as well go.
bruh. Have you seen MGK lately?
No, and I don't really care. That's the point.
It's
Go.
it's bad. It's bad. It's real bad.
Oh, that's great. You're not discouraging me. You're telling me great news. Do that.
You the dude who actually threw and landed a shot on M. Like Rap Devil goes hard. Still is Rap Devil goes hard.
It does.
And then you
He still
become
died.
essentially a weak Backstreet Boy. Like,
I mean,
sir,
he died.
it's bad. Like,
Yes,
don't.
do that.
It's bad.
I encourage you to do that, brother. Go do that. Because I don't see how you win in hip hop. You can't.
Like the brothers on the Joe Budden pod, another just said, just keep making the slaps, bro. Just stick to your lane. Stay in your lane. Don't
Yeah.
swivel.
That went out the window with the lawsuit. You know, the other court, once he did that, it was over. If he didn't win, that was his only saving grace. And we all know he wouldn't, but that was his only saving grace. That was the Hail Mary. You lost
This
to the
might
you
be
last
the
on the hip hop black side, and you lost in the courtroom, your white side. So damn near you lost on both sides of your skin.
wow. This is the I've never seen a self cancel before. This is like the equivalent of somebody canceling themselves.
Oh, you see some self cancel. That's usually how it happens. But yeah, hey,
Yeah, that's
good night.
just bad. On to more serious news.
Okay, no check.
This is bad. This is this is where the concerns for the jab come from, not directly, but this is in the same ballpark. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Pfizer, and I'm trying to remember if they sponsored one of the jabs or not. I don't recall,
They did.
but then that makes this a little more scary. So, women, sisters, please get off of or find a different birth control than Depo. Pfizer is currently being sued because they did not properly warn patients and doctors about the link between long-term Depo use and meningioma tumors. So you
Ooh.
take this to not have a baby. I'm sure you don't take this to end up with brain tumors because you don't want a baby.
Yeah, so it's like no baby versus no life. Wow. It's crazy.
I'm trying to get some info on like how much are we talking, but
Not enough.
meningiomas, if benign, can grow and cause serious problems like seizures, brain injury, cognitive impairment, and depression. There's essentially a tumor in your head. Depending on what part of your head it's in, will determine how that expresses itself in your day-to-day life. All because you didn't want a kid. Don't misinterpret my tone. I am not self-blaming. I am saying something that a lot of women who have been saying for decades now. Birth control should be a joint effort, but the onus should fall more on males. Why do I say that? um, the hormonal changes and risks faced by birth control, as we can see, is problematic. And I can speak one, um, male birth control is on its way, if I'm not mistaken. Two, a vasectomy is an easy procedure to do. Three, even if you get one, it can be reversed. So there is that. But the damage done to women's bodies from various, because birth control for women is hormonal. Like for dudes, it's just cut the tube. For women, it's hormonal. Like you're altering your actual biochemistry. That's insane. And this is even more insane. And would it surprise anyone to know that Black women are prescribed this medication way more often?
No.
Uh, so I'm just trying to see the numbers. I'm just trying to see, do we have any numbers? I filed a forceful response. Let's see, I'm going to, because now you got to start asking questions like, well, did they know? Is this new information? Or did they know the whole time, just not fully divulge the side effects? And it's, you got to start asking that question. So I'm not seeing the numbers, but okay, as of October 2nd, and this is coming from Lawsuit Information Center, as of October 2nd, there are now 1,200 lawsuits. Yikes. Still not seeing a number, but I'm presuming it's going to be a large one. And I'm also going to presume no matter what number they come up with, it's not going to be enough to make up for the fact that there are women facing some possible permanent damage right now, and all they wanted to do is not have a kid. Now, I'm sure there's going to be Bible thumpers and purists out there to say, well, you don't take birth control, you just keep your legs closed. Fun fact.
That is
This
true.
is,
That is true.
you know what else is true? It's not the 1800s.
That is
Just-
also true. But I mean, you can't deny. Not a Bible thumper, but you can't deny it. I mean, the easiest way not to have kids is not have it. That is true.
Oh, so you should, and are you going to follow it up with you should only have sex when married? Is that your
No,
next?
see, stop with the Mr. Fantastic. I just said, I literally said one thing. That part is true. I didn't say nothing else. So what I said, yes, that is true. That part is true. Now all the other shit, I got nothing to do with.
Yeah.
No, we are not Marvel, brother. I do not need you to reach for my words. I know what I said meant. That is true. That is the 100% effective way right there for both sides. But yeah,
Okay, for both. See, it works out much better when you say it for both sides. It works out
I
much
mean,
better.
you're right. Common sense ain't that common. It takes two to make a kid, so yeah, it would have to be both sides. So I didn't think I had to say the both sides part of that, but yeah, sure. For all the great people out there, yeah, both sides. It takes two to tango. But all right, whatever. This is why they have warning labels on bleach and stuff. Yeah, but yeah.
You stupid, yo. And I'm trying to figure out why you didn't put warning labels on Tide Pods, but never mind. That's your
I'm
fault.
sure they do. They got child locks on them joints now.
That's just a goofy.
I think it's mostly
Oh,
for kids. It's mostly for kids, not. Well, actually, it does probably be some stupid stuff, pop them like a candy. But yeah, it's mostly probably for kids. 'Cause if you're a young kid, you're probably gonna think, oh, real colorful in the packet. Oh, it's candy. Oh, my inside just melted away. Yeah, there you go. But hey, yeah, shout out to birth control. Not really.
jeez. So this is where things get interesting. Pivoting a little bit. So in the midst of Mr. Kirk and in his words, oh, okay, hold on. Before we dive in that part, no, I'm starting with what's real first. I'm starting with what's real first. Grand Blanc Township church attack on September 28th, 2025. There was a mass shooting and arson in Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Devil.
Sir. So I'm gonna say this slow for those who might need it slowed down. The call is coming from inside the house. Black folk, Latin folk ain't got nothing to do with this. Okay? This is after your secondary Lord and Savior bought it. We ain't do it. Illegals ain't do it. The call is coming from inside the house. But when you say, hey, a few deaths might be necessary to keep the Second Amendment, I guess you're right. How's that looking right about now? How's that looking right about now?
Business as usual.
Just all absolute, all nonsense aside. Come on, y'all. I'm agitated because I get irritated when people miss the obvious. So one of the things I've always heard about the Second Amendment is you gotta make sure the government don't blah 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 blah. Fam, if you're concerned about the government doing A, B, and C, and you not being able to defend yourself, don't you think that's a government problem?
Mm.
I don't understand when you talk to people that deride the Second Amendment. If your concern is being taken over by the government, them marching troops in your neighbor. Oh wait,
Start. Actually, it might be a good time for the Second Amendment right now. They might be on to something. It's starting
well.
now.
And I got, you know what? I got to stand on it because they might go back and watch. I got to stand on it. I don't want to find it if I'm right or wrong, but I've said numerous times, dog, if they start marching tanks and troops into your city, your little gun here, your little pea shooter in the back, that ain't really gonna do a whole lot. Sadly, we may be about to find out.
We already found it out.
No, we haven't. Because and again, it goes back to what you said and what I said, and we've been saying for the last few months. Are you an accidental genius or an idiot savant? Because all of this is happening in blue states who are what? Not open carry states. So a lot of tough Tony talk to march troops into places everywhere this dude is talking about, none of which are open carry states. This does two things. One, it keeps the idiots in uniform that have to go do it relatively safe. Two, it also keeps a very visible dividing line for the idiots who are still eating this up as a red and blue problem. Yep, you gotta go to these dangerous democratic states where all the crime is. Da, 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 da. Okay, cool. When you gonna try to run this in Ohio where the militia is? About that. When you gonna come to Texas? Just wondering.
Think they already going to a red state? I forgot which one. But
No,
going somewhere. Some red
that's
state.
part of the con. You can only go to these blue places in blue states because it keeps the con going. It keeps the morons who still live for this red and blue nonsense going.
I mean, no, the con's been lifted a long time, but they're just doing shit now. But I'm pretty sure I've seen something about the going to a red state too. I don't remember what state it was, but don't quote me on that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw it. But either way, the pew pew shooters ain't really gonna do much. You're right. But hey,
Because I'm thinking, and with all things, the problem is nothing is a full out lie. It's nothing's a full out lie. So when you say, hey, the crime in Chicago is kind of crazy, it's not totally false. We us hood people know Chicago is in fact the gang capital of the country. That's not false.
more than LA.
No, that's the misnomer.
Mm,
LA for the most part is Crips and Bloods, some factions thereof.
It's more than that.
Chicago,
It's more than that, though. But go ahead.
yeah, but Chicago is actually the gang capital. Crips, Bloods, Vice Lords, like it's a lot that goes
Cali
on in
too.
Chicago.
Dead Cali too. That's literally what. I mean, hey, semantics. Either way, yeah.
Right.
But you said that about DC and Baltimore, and that was all a lie.
Completely. Completely.
Now, granted, you can't come to Baltimore because our governor Mayor ain't having that shit. But you can do DC because that's your own beast. But yeah, you
Because
flat
DC and the
out
state.
lie. That was all a lie.
Well, falling crime does not mean no crime.
There's
And
no
that
place. There's no state in this country that has no crime. So that's stupid. The
no,
words that he used was out of control. It's very in control. It's actually more in control. It's been probably my entire life.
uh-huh, no,
So that's a lie, a blatant lie. So
yeah.
yeah, nah. Want to take it to Chicago? Fine. You have a little. You sprinkle, Salt Bay of sprinkle a bit of truth in there, but nah. Everywhere else that you try to go to, all a lie. So nah. But then again, I don't think these people would even do anything with the Second Amendment to the military because you already openly, willingly letting them come in. It's like a vampire. It's like sinners. You just let them all in. You ain't put
Right.
no resistance, none. You just say, come in. And once they in, what you gonna do?
We still mad at her, by the way. Like she's getting the she's getting the Star Lord levels.
Nah,
She is
Star-Lord was
getting
way worse, dog. At least she had an excuse to say because he did threaten his family and her daughter and all that. So at least that is an excuse. Even
I
though
mean,
I
so
would
if you
say,
want to do
why
that,
don't you take your ass out there and go home to your daughter? So bring them in here. But yeah, but
I mean, Star Lord had a better excuse.
no, he didn't.
Oh, okay. Hold on,
The
hold
thing
on,
was
real quick.
almost off of his hand. It was almost off of his hand. You could have whooped his
Yeah,
ass after
so,
the glove came off. That's all you had to do.
so,
Just wait 3 seconds.
so hold on. Oh boy, we just walked ourselves right into a quick debate. Okay, fine. So, uh, Old Girl and Sinners, she didn't know. She knew husband was already turned.
Right.
Had no idea if daughter was turned. Hypothetically, worst case scenario, you bite the bullet and everybody gets turned and you're still alive. Star Lord, on the other hand, he lost Gamora. There was no other option. There was no coming back. So we understand that a little more.
Nah. No. Because if you really, nah, don't sacrifice me because you think your daughter got turned. Now, why don't you go find out yourself? Step outside. You do that yourself. Don't be letting nobody else in here. We let you
And
in
that's
here.
kind of the,
And
and
I know that's the double entendre of that's why Sinners is a great layered movie. We letting people in and then they just letting anybody in this month because we gave them the pass. But Sinners aside, back to Star Lord. Dog, the glove was almost off his hand. You could have waited 3 seconds and got your leg back. That's all you had to do. Wait 3 seconds. So if you off the love of my life, but I can't do nothing when you got that glove on, I just gotta wait 3 seconds for him to pull it off. Then you free game. You couldn't wait 3 seconds. This is the fate of the universe. Fuck that. I mean, forget her.
yo,
I don't care about her. Yo, she about to wipe out half the universe.
So now you just sparked the poll. Now I'm gonna have to put that up somewhere.
Man, nah, Star-Lord is the dumbest
Who are
mother.
we more mad at? You can't.
One, he
I don't
didn't even
think-
know that. He just kept talking and getting mad. He's like, what? Where's Gamora? We don't care right now. We got a universal threat with a glove on with sparkling diamonds in it that can eliminate half of us with a snap of his finger. I don't care about her. If we take it off, we might be able to bring her stupid ass back. So let's do that.
Old girl with the antenna. Yeah, she let everybody know he killed her. So you
I mean,
don't.
that's her dumbass fault too. It's just stupid. All like the Avengers. It was a good move. Endgame was a great move. It was just stupid. Like that whole scene was stupid.
But that was Infinity War.
That's what I said. Infinity War was a great movie. It's
So you
just
said
stupid.
Endgame.
No, I said Infinity War. It's stupid. Why did you tell him that, knowing he would crash out? Why couldn't you wait? You could have kept that to yourself. He didn't know. You could have kept that to yourself. Say he's in pain, like he
Well,
lost. Of course,
you
he's
want to blame old girl because he's the one who said it. Like,
he
hey,
getting jumped. Oh, y'all, I blame her too. I forgot all about that. But I blame his stupid ass. He couldn't wait all you had to wait was like 3 seconds. It was almost off his head. Oh, you want to start swinging on him like them punches did anything. Yeah, if I was Iron Man. Wait, did he get snapped away in that movie? I think he did. Oh, never mind. He got what he deserved.
Yeah, Star-Lord got snapped away.
Because if he didn't, if I was Iron Man,
So I understand Star-Lord way more than Shorty and Sinners. But yeah,
they both
Shorty and Sinners had options.
They both
You had options.
He had options too. Just wait. Yo, he had 3 seconds. Then you could have just teed off. Y'all just kept jumping him. Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
That's just. But circling back to where we started, that's going to be an interesting debate on the page. Circling back to where we started, but yeah, you can't. I'm curious to see the numbers because that's the one thing I don't see. But that is one hell of a lawsuit coming down the pipe because I personally know like a lot of women that were on the depot shop, and I'm like, geez, here's the funny part too. This still isn't making news. Shout out to Bliss. She said, I can't remember if it was you or Bliss that sent this to me, but this is not making news, which means it could still be women on it. I haven't even seen anything about it being pulled off the market yet. What are we doing?
Whatever we want.
But yeah, we actually got past it. I apologize. So yeah, we're talking about the church shooting, and it's like these yo people. The Second Amendment really met. The belief Americans have in this 200 some odd year old document that is clearly not working as intended. It needs to be studied. Because it's so bad. It's so bad that I keep hearing people talking about what Trump is doing unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional. It's unconstitutional. What else do you need to see to understand he don't give a fuck? I don't get it. It's like being in a fight, of street fight, and somebody punch you in the nuts. That ain't fair. You're not supposed to punch you in the nuts. It's a street fight, dog. We not in the ring. We not in the octagon. We on the block. Guess what? If you had a chance to punch me in the nuts and you didn't, because that's unfair. Okay.
Nutcracker.
Right. That's a you problem. Because anybody that learns real combat training, you're not trying to dance with them. You're not in the octagon, B. You're not wrestling. This ain't WWE. You're trying to get home to your people. So the quickest way for me to do that is kick you in the nuts. Guess what's gonna happen?
Wear a
I'm
couple
not,
of
I'm,
fingers.
and depending on where you at, you're trying to beat the law. Because in a fight, it's a lose-lose. Both get locked up.
Well, yeah, that's everywhere. Unless self-defense, like they attack you first. But other than that, yeah.
I mean, you got to prove that. If it's self-defense, you sitting there in the lane of the puddle, and I got a couple scratches on me, I got to prove it's self-defense now.
I mean, it's cameras everywhere. Now, if you start stoling off on me, I just get you with the Bruce Lee 1-2 and bow, you done.
Right. But I'm just y'all screaming about what ain't fair. It's not constitutional. They don't care. I'm not sure what else has to happen for that to become abundantly clear. Still clinging to the pubic hairs of this Constitution and this Second Amendment. They don't care. It is clearly in there that you're not supposed to have U.S. troops occupy U.S. cities. Yet this cat talking about, well, I'm going to invoke the Insurrection Act, some minuscule ass rules, law from whenever. Like, I don't know. I say it way too often. Certain folks ain't smart. Certain folks ain't smart. I just say it way too often. Y'all mad at somebody not playing by the rules who was showing you they not playing by the rules. Y'all mad they punched you nuts because it's a fight. You ain't supposed to punch people in the nuts. Guess what? It's a fight. I'm just here to win. I'm just here to win. That's all. I'm just here to win. You ain't supposed to bite people in a fight either. Guess what? If it comes down to it, I'm gonna bite your ass. Nibble, nibble, motherfucker. Nibble, nibble.
What? Yeah.
I'm just saying,
What?
if it comes down to it, if it come, if it come down to it, yeah, what?
All right, Blade, relax, man.
I want yo because as I heard, shout out to Ice on the JVP, but he says it all the time. F all of the how it looks, all of the hood nonsense. I got one goal: make it home to my family. That's it. Whatever that takes. That's it. But like I said, it's circling back to where we started. I say all that to say, yo, on the top end, again, this Second Amendment nonsense, you might want to re-examine that sooner rather than later. I know you won't, but it's a thought. It's a thought. Because shoot and leave us out of it. Speaking on behalf of all black folk, all Latino folks, all illegals, because none of the things are there. None of the things are there. This wasn't some violent democratic city. This wasn't some, illegal guns. It's no. It's Jesus. This is the house of Latter-day Saints. It's Jesus. These y'all folk. But Second Amendment. Clearly y'all ain't clap back. Second Amendment, but y'all ain't clap back. So we got the good and the bad. Got the good and the bad. Got the good and the bad. We will start with the bad. Bad is home side, or a place where we reside, rather. So the government, as of this recording, is still shut down. Everybody that works for the government probably got their last check today. Now you really pull your pants down. You are asked out. Government is shut down. Of course, Agent Orange is using this as yet another attempt to blame the Democrats. The funny thing is, like, listen, Chief, the president and all of Congress are your people. To blame the Democrats and think people are going to buy that, that's just, oh, never mind. I overestimated the intelligence level. I'm sorry. My bad. My
I
bad.
mean, they're
You're
no,
not smart.
because they're the only ones in the feds that's still getting paid.
I mean, I think it might get solved soon because the military ain't getting paid. the Gestapo, I mean, ICE isn't getting paid. Like no one's getting paid.
Except for the president and Congress. That's it.
Great provision to have there.
Yeah. It's
What a great
like they
provision.
don't have to rush because they're still getting paid.
Well,
But
if you want to keep sitting in those cushy seats and getting all that APAC money. Oh, my bad. I said it out loud. Um, you want to sit in those cushy seats and keep getting that APAC money. You might want to get this taken care of sooner or later, because folks will vote you out, and then you can't keep getting those blue and white flag checks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know. I mean, hey, if you got enough of them stashed, as you were, as you were. But one thing we do know about greed, yeah, it don't cut off easy. Don't cut off easy. Oh, shout out to you. I forgot to put it on the topic list, but the let's kind of lead into the next topic. The recording you sent me from Greta Thunberg was very telling and very revealing. She talked about being on the flotilla, literally taking food and medicine to Gaza, and they were intercepted and held again, detained as if they were some kind of political prisoners. Greta freaking Thunberg, really? This is the threat, right? She's coming to infiltrate and shoot things up.
they blew up the World Hunger or whatever van. They don't care. Like they don't get more obvious what they doing ever.
And,
Now,
and
shout out to Congo and Sudan, who's also going through genocides and famine, but still not making the headlines. So yeah, I'm always going to bring them up too, as much as I can. But yeah, Israel, Palestine, they can't make it less obvious that what they're trying to do.
here's another thing. Speaking about making things less obvious, I've said it since we started this show. I really want a MAGA person on the show. I really do. Because make it make sense. Your boy is using y'all to get rich. So let's run it back, right? Let's run it back. So from the beginning of the year to now, how many lawsuits? Now, mind you, that's not government money. That's not being used for anything other than going in his pocket. If your goofy ass is sitting at home cheering, it's like, yeah, that's right. They can't talk about him. Quick question for you. How much of that money did you see? Oh,
Saw it in spirit, man.
that's right. So he's using the presidency as a bully pulpit and a cash cow.
Wouldn't be the first.
Qatar, a complete foreign nation, is about to have a military base on U.S. soil in Idaho. So all those shots I've been throwing at Iowa and Idaho looks like some of that is justified now, huh?
Yeah, it's about to get more colorful in there now.
Ooh, buddy.
We about
Don't
to
y'all-
have some more colored people there. Oh, how not? Yeah, it's about to be hell. Oh, hell no.
Hey, Megan, weren't y'all taught to have a problem with the towel wearers? Huh? What y'all? Ain't they responsible for 9/11? Did they
No.
feed y'all that?
Well, I mean, to be fair, once I seen that news, damn near all the MAGAs upset about that. So they're not happy.
Are they?
No, yeah.
I
Even
would
the
think that.
biggest knee pad is still mad as hell. It's like versus the
Wow.
FC stuff. Now is we having other people's bases on our soil. What happened to America first? Well,
He
man,
played y'all.
duh. It's just that I suffer because of it. So thanks, people. Appreciate you.
Like, just he played y'all completely. Just all over your face, and then he give you a napkin. Oh.
He thanked them for it.
it's the level of hilarity in all this because y'all wanted to line with white penis again. Again, just white penis again. A black woman run things. Now,
A
I,
woman wanted things. Ain't like Hillary either.
true. Now, I will say this. I will say this, and I found this very disappointing. I mentioned a couple of the pods that I do watch on the show and shout out. And normally I shout out Native Land Pod, but I found it disappointing because I was watching Native Land Pod a couple of weeks ago, and Angela Rye, who I'm a really big fan of most of the time, was still doing what amounted to finger wagging and I told you so's about not voting for Kamala. And I'm like, this why y'all lost. Quite frankly, this why y'all lost. This right here. All this, see, we told y'all, and y'all should. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
Uh,
Like all that finger wagging don't change nothing right now.
She got smoked. Like it wasn't. It's not like it was close, and then we just needed some, a few people that swung the stuff. She got smoked. From what I remember, it wasn't close. So it was like that's a whole lot of people. And it's
Well, the
partly
inherent
your
issue.
fault because you dropped the ball from the get-go. You had Biden, Sleepy Joe has trying to rerun, which was dumb from the beginning because no one messed with him anyway, and he was incompetent. We didn't think he was gonna make it to the end of the term. So then you do a pivot to Kamala halfway through. It's y'all fucked up so badly. You can't blame anyone but yourselves. And I'm not even Team Dem because I don't think it might be slightly better if we still be in the same shit. Because like I said, red and blue, I don't care. I'm black. So yeah, yeah. Finger wagging like that does nothing. We are here now. So what we gonna do, bro? This is all y'all faults, actually. So what we gonna do now?
You're gonna keep getting pimped, apparently. I just like I said, all nonsense aside. MAGA, this is what y'all wanted. This is what y'all want. And I love the language. I love the language. The location will host a contingent of Qatari F-15s and pilots to enhance our combined training, increase the lethality, interoperability. This is from Hexa. You go, what?
How much you get paid, Trump? How many billions you getting paid, brother?
Like, you go, what?
I know they got that oil money, so that's different. So how much you getting paid, Trump?
Right. How much is he getting paid? Meanwhile, and I thought that was kind of cool. I thought that was kind of corny. They had the Speaker of the House on TV a few days ago, and it was a military wife who called into the show to talk about how if they don't get the budget going, her kid might not have medicine, and her kids are facing like death because this is life-saving meds. I thought that was in poor taste, and I'm not disputing what this parent is saying. I'm saying, what did you expect him to say? Of course, he's gonna put on a Gregory Hines tap shoes and tap dance around it and that. Like they don't. I gotta sound like Batman in Dark Knight Rises. They know.
They
They just
don't.
don't care.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't.
They
They just don't
don't.
care.
I get the sentiment. I feel for you. So is the majority of America. But I don't know how many times. I don't know how many times, how many years they can prove to you. We do not give a fuck. As long as our bottom line is met, we don't care.
And see, the bad news is we can't we can't even laugh because we're screwed too.
Oh, I can't
Ultimately,
laugh. We are screwed. That's what makes it more funny. It's got to the point like you. This is Courage the Cowardly Dog. Anybody that watched Courage the Cowardly Dog knows he had a hell of a life, and it got to a point where certain shit just kept happening. Bad stuff, he just started laughing. that's pretty much where we're at. Certain bad shit has been happening the last well, probably my whole life, but the last 5 years specifically, that you just gotta laugh. Cause what else can you do outside of crashing out?
And it's just, I just don't know how many different ways you can be shown that they do not give a damn about you.
Huh?
And
To the end.
I'm still seeing an awful lot of MAGA dick eaters online, which is wild to me. Like, dog, y'all acting like it's the best glizzy on earth. Y'all acting like it's the best glizzy on earth, and y'all look so stupid.
Please.
Nothing. Like, let's quick recap. Nothing's worked. Tariffs have not worked. Groceries have not come down. Illegals. Nothing's worked. Everything you've been promised was a lie. I'm just
Project 2025 look like it's working.
oh yeah, that's worked.
It's
The thing that no one
working.
knew about, they said, I don't know what you're talking about. The thing that no one knew about, that he absolutely knew about, that is the current playbook,
He
that we can
played.
pull up the page and say, you are here. That's worked fine.
That's what I
Because you,
said. He ain't really lied completely. He told the truth. And he's
I don't know nothing
following
about
through with
that.
that.
I just know the dude that wrote it all, but I don't really know nothing about that personally.
Nah, I'm not gonna follow. Yeah. Nah. But hey,
Definitely.
yeah.
It's sad and pathetic all at once. But yeah. So shout out to old Donnie Boy yet again. I am fairly sure you will walk away the richest president in U.S. history.
Yeah, probably.
From suing television stations and everything else. Your pockets is fat, yo.
Yeah.
What? Last time I checked, that's not what you're supposed to use the office for, but hey, who's gonna stop?
You gotta keep the tradition alive. Long live the
Who's
king.
gonna stop? Now, good news though. There is good news. And if this is true, if this is what it appears to be, you really can't be mad. We're just never gonna hear the east of it. Never gonna hear the end of it. Apparently, there is finally, I won't say peace in the Middle East. I will say a ceasefire.
They already broke it.
Wait, what?
No,
Nah, bro.
I'm just gonna tell you right now, and everyone listening, do not believe the ceasefire shit. Because every time they get to one, it always ends up getting broken. So just stop. It's already been broken for what I've seen. So or delayed. So don't even I wouldn't even buy into that. I'm sorry. Don't even buy
All
into it.
right.
They've been doing
So
ceasefires for years. It's not going to happen. And it's one-sided. So no. You'll see a ceasefire when the people that cease to exist. That's when you will see it. Get that through your heads. It's not good news. They know what they doing. It's not going to last.
okay, so reading something credible. This is coming from Reuters, and this is only 28 minutes ago. It's only 28 minutes ago. Um, Gazans have returned to what's left of their homes. Um, old Donnie Boy is planning on visiting, plans a summit in Gaza. He's going to be visiting Egypt soon. Hamas rejects any foreign guardianship over Gaza. The next phase is supposed to be an international board of peace. We'll see how that goes. But right now, as of 28 minutes ago, you have Palestinians return to what's left of their homes.
Like I said,
I have no idea what they're going to find.
yeah, I'm not
It's
buying that.
it looks like, and you know, we say this as a metaphor, but it looks like a war zone.
You put me back to rubble pretty much flattened all of Gaza, literally. You dropped so much damn bombs. I think they say it's the equivalent of 3 Hiroshimas. So it's like, there's nothing to go back to except open space for you to keep doing it. I know a setup when I see one.
Oh, God, I hope I don't regret it. You can't do that.
What do you mean you can't? We've had a 5-decade history of this shit. It hasn't stopped. It will stop for a little bit and go right back. Like, no, dog. You can't drop the equivalents of damn near 3 I can't talk. 3 equivalent atom bombs on Gaza that didn't say, yeah, go back home. We're all forgiven. What? Nah, dog. Like, I'm sorry. Stop buying that shit.
Now, I'll tell you this much. I'll tell you this. We will never hear the end of this shit, dog. We will never hear the end of this shit. Because this is that lame boyfriend that will never let you forget the one good thing they did. That's what this is starting out to be. That one time that you had a flat tire and he came out in the rain and changed your tire and he will never let you forget that shit. That's what it's gonna be. If this ceasefire lasts, we are never gonna hear the end of it. Trump in the ceasefire. Trump started the ceasefire. Trump started the ceasefire. Got the ceasefire going. It's peace in the Middle East now. We are never gonna hear the end of this shit.
Peace in the Middle East when they already trying to start wars with Iran and everyone else. Like, did we forget about that? Peace in the Middle East. Is this an equivalent? Nah, I give you a real on that. This is the abusive boyfriend that's still beating your ass. Like, what the fuck? You've been beating my ass for all these years. And you say, you know what? I'm gonna give you a break for one day. Then I'm gonna whoop your ass tomorrow. That's pretty much what has happened.
But
Like, there's
we
no
gotta be
forgiving that.
hopeful. We gotta be hopeful because
For what?
if this goes left, if this is not what it appears to be, like you literally have people return to what's left of their homes and functioning under the standpoint of we good. The beef is over. We good. We got to pull us back together. If you flip on that,
they've already done it.
see, I'm not saying that. That's the one thing I'm not saying.
No, listen. Now I'm getting specifics with what I'm saying. There already been multiple ceasefires before, and it's always been broken. So why are you falling for the oop-de-doo every time? This is the greatest pump fake ever. And then even if it is really true, there's nothing to go back to. You blew the whole city sky high, literally. And then you're interfering with people coming to actually help. So how helpful is it that, like I said, you arrested a freaking Greta Thunberg? For what?
Right, of all people.
Basically, the Hannah Montana fucking activists. Like, what are we doing? Like, nah, I'm sorry, I'm not buying that, especially when your own president or minister, whatever, is pretty much saying we have to purge him every second he gets. Like, you think he's just gonna change this too? Like, because Trump said so, like he ain't in charge? And like he ain't been flexing like he's in charge of Trump? Stop. Stop.
Do you feel in charge?
Pretty much. Yeah, if he did that to Trump, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of gay. You still a bitch. But yeah. That's hey. Yeah, I'm sorry. I believe it when I see it. And even if it is one, you did so much generational damage. It's like, what the fuck is the point? You gonna give us all our land back? Or you just gonna give me a fucking messed up city that was already messed up before you bombed it? Now you just made it even worse. What type is that? I should be celebratory that you allowed me to live in my own shit? That's what it sounds like.
I mean,
try to spin that. That's literally what's happening. You're giving me permission to live in my own shit that you came and abducted and destroyed. You broke into my fucking house and destroyed everything. And then it said, get out. and then welcome me back in and say, yeah, here you go. The house is all gone. It's all rubble now. And you, oh yeah, you also killed most of my family too, so they're not there with me either. So yeah, pick up the pieces. Right.
And I'm by no means gonna minimize anything you're saying, but the idea is yes, let's have a ceasefire so we can actually move towards this never happening again. That's the idea.
It's happening in multiple places, and people in charge have clearly stated what their intentions are, and they won't stop. And this, we've seen this playbook already before. So I'm sorry. The only way it stops is if one country gets the fuck out.
Well, Hamas, and I think if there's anywhere they're gonna try to loophole, and I'm hoping I'm wrong here, the only loophole is if you say, oh, Hamas didn't surrender their hostages in time. Oh, we're supposed to surrender the hostages by 12. It's 12:01. Let's get it.
They've already done that tactic. So we'll just be doing everything all over again. Like that. It's to the point the charade is up, though. And so everyone is up. We know what you're doing. And they still been moving like it doesn't matter. So now you got a ceasefire. Let's see how long this lasts.
Well, I think the other thing is we've got much more mounting international pressure. It's everywhere is condemning the actions of the blue and white flag. Everywhere is saying that no, this is flat out a genocide. This cannot be allowed to continue. It only took way too much time and way too many deaths, but here we are.
We'll see.
So if you're alive today, ideally you will remain as such.
Yeah, you're way too optimistic, brother.
Well, I mean, the inherent issue is if you're alive today and you remain as such, great. Does nothing, and I've heard nothing about holding them accountable for what essentially amounts to genocide and war crimes.
Yeah, essentially, that's literally what happened.
But you know, it's a ceasefire for now. It's a ceasefire today.
And you still living in my house too. That's the funny thing. So yeah, I got. Oh my god! You know, let me shut up before I say something crazy. You might say something crazy. Yeah, we can move on next topic.
But like I said, this is the boyfriend that changed that one tire when you was broke down in the rain, and ain't never gonna let you forget it. If
Nope.
this holds, we ain't never gonna. This is only gonna add to the Lord. Trump is anointed. Trump is a descendant from God. He finally brought peace to the Middle East. We should consistently be president. Look at how much war he's ended. You heard it here first. I can see it coming. I can see it coming. I can see it coming.
Yep.
There was no peace in the Middle East until Trump brought us peace in the Middle East. Like I said, I can see it coming.
Hey, it's cool, everybody. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Boyfriend that beat
Speak-
you with the tire rack. Yep.
Yo, no.
He changed the tire and then whoop your ass with the tire rack. That's exactly what happened. But you know, all is forgiven because you changed the tire at least, but you still whoop my ass after. Hey. Thank you, boyfriend of the year.
And for those out there that are still upset about Bad Bunny doing a halftime show, don't worry. Don't worry. There's a halftime show just for you.
Yeah, turning point.
Turning Point. Turn the channel to Turning Point. That's bars. Y'all can give me some spanky for that. Y'all give me some loot for that. So if you want to see something other than Bad Bunny, you can watch the Turning Point halftime show. I can just hear the banjos playing now. It's gonna be Hee Haw on steroids.
Do they even know who's performing?
Somebody white.
It would not surprise me because we know we got a lot of bootleggers in this mother.
I'm about to say
So it would not surprise me.
We saw Snoop.
Oh yeah, that definitely wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me at all. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me as a person of color that does it. But yeah, I'm sorry that American is doing a halftime show. Sorry. Oh, wait. I didn't know he was American. Oh, damn.
Right. But so let me think. So we know there's a possibility of Snoop. There's a possibility in Nelly. Trying to think. Um, this halftime show. Fairly sure the Eagles won't be going anywhere, so they can call up Saquon. He can tap dance some more.
Saquon. What's Saquon do? Am I missing
Bruh,
something? What do you do?
bitch ass Saquon Barkley,
What do you do?
who went to the White House all happy and tap dancing.
Oh,
I just wanted to meet the president.
I had no idea he did that.
Yeah,
But then
bitch
again,
ass.
you know, man, you gonna go there. It's not surprising. I'll just say that.
Right.
Not
Yeah,
surprising. If you
yeah,
know, you know. It's not surprising. I'll just say
yeah.
that.
Off camera. Oh.
Shout out to Brittany. But no.
Woo.
All right,
Um,
well, I didn't know that, but I
what
mean, he's a running
what's
back.
what
Good with his
what
feet.
right? He ain't got nothing to do. So ain't like he gonna have a game to be paying for. So I'm sure he gonna be front row.
Damn, he just
I
goes
think
out because they
who
lost the
else?
Giants. Tough.
I don't know. I don't know if Candace Owens will get the invite anymore.
Who?
Candace Owens, she's been on one, so I don't know if they're gonna give extend the invite to Candace Owens anymore. She might be at the crew.
I don't
I'm trying to think what other special black guest they could have for the Turning Point halftime show. So we got Snoop.
Jason Whitlock can go up there, you know. Hey.
Oh yeah, Jason Whitlock gonna get a seat on the stage. He gonna be on the stage with him. Jason Whitlock might be on the stage, but
Dave Blood's light skin. But hey, yeah. Nah.
I think that's about besides the usual suspects. I think that's about it.
Never
But
know.
Whitlock might be on the stage with him.
You never
He
know.
can't tap dance too well though.
He ain't got to.
They're still gonna be on stage talking about Joy Taylor's rack, I'm sure.
Taylor.
Like, because that's the kind of clown he is.
You say Taylor? Like Taylor Swift?
No, Joy Taylor.
Ah.
Uh-huh. Right. That's
Nigga
all we
said
got.
sweet peanut butter pecan. I was like, I had some creepy, but that was funny. People like, why you going into details? So you just mad you got passed up, huh? You
Right, yo. You just a big hater. And not the Kendrick way. You just a garden variety hater, yo.
See? Hey, guess you didn't have enough money in the pool, bro. If you did, you probably would have. But see, now you got
See,
admire from a
stop that.
distance. Now you got
Stop that.
admire from a distance. That's sweet pecan.
Joy Taylor is a woman of integrity, and that is where I'm
Well,
going with.
well, don't speak for her because you don't know, and I don't know either. But yeah.
I mean, I think we all tend to forget she's Jason Taylor's little sister. So
Oh,
yeah,
so what that got to do with anything?
a lot,
It don't.
a lot.
It don't. When you actually know her story and background, and then the stuff that she was quote unquote accused of in the lawsuits, it kind of adds up. But that's if you do your due diligence. But either way, I really don't care. If those are two consenting adults doing that shit, the only thing I care about is if you was about to lie on somebody because you didn't get your way. That part I don't like. That's lame as hell. Yeah, I had an agreement. You had an agreement. But that's grown folk stuff. So you got agreements, you got agreements. Whatever. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But yeah.
Yeah, Jason Whitlock will definitely get the invite. I can't think if Nelly goofy ass might get another invite.
I don't think Ashanti will be going for that.
I don't know, but yeah, that's I think that's pretty much the list right now. I can't think of there's a couple other coontastic folk that probably would get the invite. Van Jones might get the invite. He might get the invite.
It's a good amount. Hey, shout out to y'all. Hope you have a great time.
Yeah, but I don't think Candace Owens gets the invite. Not this time. I think she's kicked out.
Nah, she's on the watch list right now, so I doubt it.
Yeah, I think she's kicked out. I don't think Marjorie Taylor Greene gets the invite at this point. I think she's kicked out.
I don't know what that is, but I don't care. But good.
Oh, no, it's a funny story arc. That's all. Because she was hardcore MAGA not too long ago, and then she started seeing it. Whenever you have to give the if something happens to me, it wasn't I didn't unalive myself disclaimer, you stepping on toes.
Yeah, that's why I said Candace on the watch list. She not trying to go nowhere public.
Oh, I was talking about Marjorie Taylor Greene, but Candace,
Oh, Candace,
Candace
they said the same thing. She literally said, "I am not suicidal. If something happens, I am not suicidal."
oh,
She's
wow.
on one, well, maybe not one man, but she is on a mission against the blue and white flag right now. A mission.
That's what's up.
And
I just,
exposing text, like, yeah, that's the type of stuff that would get you off. So, yeah, I doubt she will be going anywhere public, especially on that side, because she knows that they align with quote unquote the enemy. So, yeah,
Mhm.
she got to worry about staying alive.
Like Saturday Night Fever.
But you can't help
Yeah.
for the black people, just protect your ass, because, yeah, so hopefully them
And
white
you
folks
might have
protect
a
you.
heart attack when you find out the black folk don't want you back.
Yeah, so it's like, we ain't going to protect you, so I hope somebody, one of them protects you.
And just for kicks and giggles, I was checking to see I still have no idea when Luigi's trial is.
Then they keep pushing it back. I don't even think there's a trial date. I don't know.
Right, like I still don't know when the trial date is. I have no idea. And last but not least, NBA, WNBA,
Bat,
Asia Wilson,
bat, bat.
Candace Parker has entered the chat.
No,
But
no,
yeah,
no, 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 no. We passed that. It's between her and
are
Maya.
we?
It's between her and Maya at this point. Bat. Oh yeah, by
Okay,
far.
so
The original goat.
you you
Bat,
gonna make me say it, huh? You gonna make me say it? You gonna make me
bat,
say it?
bat.
So what happens if Caitlyn plays?
They still lose.
Do they?
Probably.
Do they?
I mean, that is a what if they gonna do this bullshit.
It's it's not. It's not.
They probably well, one they probably would have lost to the Minnesota because feeding all them guys. So if we doing the injury game, we supposed to supposedly get a rematch between Fee and Asia. That's what I wanted to see. But
Yeah.
the best player versus the second best player in the league. Yeah. Now you fighting for the crown again. But yeah, nah, I'm not doing the injuries because it happens to everybody. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. But yeah, still. Bah. Ah,
Okay.
bah,
Okay.
bah.
And in NBA news, unfortunately, Goat James looks like he's going to miss a couple weeks to start the season.
Yeah, bad sound. None.
That could be a problem. That could be a problem.
I knew we should
I
have
mean,
traded.
it's Luca's team, but still missing the first couple weeks of the season. Like you don't want to start off, say, with a 5-12 record. You know,
No,
I mean, you don't want to start
not,
the season off that way.
not in this
Have a
West.
time out of the hole.
Not in the West. In the East, you can get away with that. Not in the West. No. It's a bloodbath. So yeah. I mean, but Luca, he's in shape now, so
Yeah,
we
he
already
look.
know he
Yeah.
can carry. So you still got Austin, you still got Rui. You got Marcus Smart now. You got DeAndre
You, you,
Ayton.
you,
So it's
you got
like
some
you
pieces.
got some more weapons when you're disposable, so we can manage without LeBron.
Hopefully.
But
And you heard it here first. Knicks to the finals.
that's not a hot take. There's who's in the East outside of Cleveland. Who's their competitor? No one. Everyone's hurt. Boston ain't doing.
I don't think Orlando's hurt.
Okay, Orlando's a problem. There you go. But we got to see it though. Unfortunately, you see how they mesh with their new addition. But yeah, okay. So you got two teams. Wow.
Orlando's
Cleveland
not
and
hurt.
Orlando.
To my knowledge, Milwaukee's not hurt. They're not better, but they're
Okay.
not better.
One, I guess you haven't seen. Giannis is already like he clocked out. They about to trade his ass for the trade deadline. So I'm not even worried about more. It's like I don't know why you are. I looked at that team. That team is dog shit. But Giannis is gonna put up
They
ridiculous.
got Miles Turner, sir.
That's like walking up to Loki saying, I have an army. And then your response is we have Mantis.
Yo, why you shouldn't go Miles Turner like your bum, dog?
Oh, that's a double. I didn't even realize that. But hey, shout out to Auntie Turner. But no, it's no.
The team he got traded from, Indy.
Yeah, they had a squad. This isn't a squad.
Alright.
Name someone else
I'm-
on the Milwaukee Bucks besides Miles Turner. Go.
No, we talking about teams that could be a problem in the East. So
Who's on that? Milwaukee's not a problem. The three teams we just named, New York, hell, even the Pistons. Actually, the Pistons might depend.
Pistons are gonna be a problem. Pistons
Yeah,
gonna
but
come back better.
they're not like realistically. It's a 2, maybe 3-man race. It's literally New York, Cleveland, and maybe Orlando, and that's it. No one else. I don't see getting out of these.
Did Atlanta make some moves?
They did. They're a better team too, but I don't see them beating those three teams. Like it's a clear gap between the top two and everyone else. Like that's how bad the East is. Everyone's hurt.
Yeah.
And all
I'm
the
curious
ties
what
on
the
the
West
West.
is gonna look like. Wemby's back. That's
Oh,
gonna
that's
be
a
fun to
bloodbath.
watch.
Yeah, the West is a bloodbath.
Oh, and you again heard it here first. Dark horse team, New Orleans Pelicans. Zion finally put it all together. Had a crazy offseason. He looking like a monster.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You gotta stay healthy. He stays healthy, then I agree. If not,
You 25, 30 pounds lighter. It's a lot easier to do.
yeah, but I mean, it will be a lot easier. I agree, but he can still get hurt.
True. But I think that's just always been the killer for him. So a 25, 30 pound lighter Zion is going to be a problem.
I agree.
So sleeper team, New Orleans.
We gotta see.
Who's left in the Clippers? Is Kawhi still? I feel bad even asking. Kawhi still playing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kawhi and James Harden are still there. So you got you that alone gives you something.
Yeah. Yeah. The
And
CP.
they really started to come together at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's an old ass team, so if they're all healthy, yeah, they can do something. But if Kawhi is not healthy, especially in the postseason, it doesn't matter.
Right. And then the questions is, okay, we get a full season, Jimmy Buckets and Steph. So what are Golden State's gonna do?
I don't know. Probably trade Kuminga. That's it.
If they can get, I mean, I was listening to Wendy talk. That might be a possibility after February, and possibly something to use for the best case scenario is the Bucks suck, because that means Giannis is going to win out sooner rather than later.
He's going to 1 hour regardless. He's getting.
Oh, no doubt, but it's the difference between you going to finish last season or end up in the Knicks uniform before that.
You heard it first. He's getting traded by the trade deadline. Like, he's not going to make it to the deadline. I strong because it's already was. They already try to work out a deal with the Knicks in the offseason. Like Giannis is already open.
Mhm.
So yeah, he's going to see how the season goes. It's probably going to go like ass because if it's not going like ass, that means he's putting up fucking 40 points a night on some Jordan LeBron 2018 type ish. Like yeah, but he's gonna be like, dog, I'm doing all this just to get bounced in the first round again. Get me out of here. Send me to San Antonio with the big fella. Woo.
How about we don't? How about no?
Woo. I
No.
would love to see that. Oh my God. Can you Wemby, Giannis, front court?
No, because they're talking about
Oh,
Golden State does have the assets. That's
Right.
where the Kuminga might come in, which would be skip. I just hope it doesn't happen because that's going to be unfair. That's almost going to be bad as Steph, Clay, and KD. Like,
There's gonna be no one left on that team. They don't have access. They don't have any draft picks. So they will have to do some cold shit and trade probably Jimmy Kuminga and Draymond just to get Giannis. I don't think they'll do it.
Uh,
But
mm.
yeah,
I'm looking forward to the season. I'm looking forward to if LA can hold it down. Looking forward to seeing what Wemby's going to be like coming back. Um, Looking forward to Knicks domination, the big bodega. I'm looking forward to Milwaukee tanking. So hopefully Giannis can get there sooner rather than later. That'd be great. As long as he don't end up in Golden State, I'm cool.
no, then you cool then 'cause it's not happening.
It's a possibility. It's an offshoot, but it's a
As
possibility.
yes, stranger things have happened. So I can't say it's
Right.
impossible because I never thought Luka would be a Laker. But
That
I highly, highly doubt it that he's if he goes west, it will not be the Warriors.
hope not. Hope I certainly hope not. But I don't know. That's all I got, man. Anything else you want to touch on before we recap it?
Nah. Shout out to
All right.
Bat. Asia Wilson.
Okay, let's run it back from the top. So, stay Drake. That's never not gonna be funny. That's never not gonna be funny. Dog, just listen to Cole. Listen to the other member of the Big Three. Getting back to your magic pen. That's what is imperative. Like get back to your magic pen because just stop holding L's, sir. Just stop holding L's. Um, Sisters and all women, but sisters, especially since it's prescribed to you all the most, stop taking Depo. Not only is it not good for you, but it might be causing other health problems. And anybody out there that sees and hears this broadcast, if you are taking it, stop taking it immediately. Reach out to a lawyer because it looks like there's a class action lawsuit coming down the pipe. You want to get your cut. You want to get your cut because that's crazy. Okay, so it ain't us shooting at people. Okay, so I need all of y'all who still rock red hats on purpose, who still want to blame illegals and black people and all the violence. The calls coming from inside the house. Okay, calls coming from inside the house. Let's see here. So the government is still shut down. This goofball is laying waste to the Constitution. Listen, people, I need y'all to understand we're not dealing with someone who plays by the rules. I told you, this dude is gonna punch you in the nuts to win a fight. I need y'all to stop complaining about, hey, you punched me in the nuts. We're in a fight. From America, of all things, but we're in a fight. You have to expect to get punched in the nuts and bit on the ear. Stop yatching and moaning about, well, it's unconstitutional. We're in a fight. Okay? And speaking of fights, yeah, shout out to the ceasefire. I'm taking it at face value. I hate it had to happen now because we will never hear the end of this shit. Like I said, this is the boyfriend that changed your tire in the rain and will never let you forget it. But salute to the ceasefire. Salute to the end of a genocide, at least one of them. And hopefully we will move forward. And let's see. Lastly, oh, by the way, Shorty in Sinners is still worse than Star Lord. I'm gonna ask that. But Shorty in Sinners, so many different ways you could have handled that instead of getting everybody almost killed. So many different ways. Star Lord ain't had no choice. That's what he had to do. He had no choice. Well, don't bring no Gamora back. So she has leapfrogged Star Lord as most hated in cinema. And yeah, let's see if Asia takes home another title tonight. By the time we run this broadcast back, we'll see if she's another champion. I still say Candace Parker. That's a conversation to be had. And look forward to the NBA. Go James. Go Lakers. Oh, and I hate Toronto right now. All right, I think that covers it. Your recap, sir.
Double. Entendre. Shade Drake. W hip hop. FU you Canadian Karen. Women, yeah, you should probably stay away from all birth control, really. I'm sure they're not the only ones doing so, because like you said, it's a hormonal thing. So yeah, either wear a Jimmy or close your legs, like the good Lord says. Uh, yeah, the call, like you said, is coming from in the house. But then again, I think they're good with that. I'm starting to realize that. Because they have a problem when other people do it. But when they do it to themselves, they are perfectly fine with it.
Thoughts first. Thoughts first.
Pretty much. Like they will put a nice family picture. Like they'll say, "Oh, we must forgive. It's the Lord's way. Let it be somebody else. Oh, bring the guillotine, death penalty, blah blah blah." So it's like, yeah, they're cool with the mayhem as long as it's them doing it. You know what? Can't get mad at that. I mean, I can, but if you cool with shooting your own foot, cheddar bobbing yourself, respect. Oh, we did that. The government shut down. Yeah, they all getting paid still in that office. Not everyone else though. But yeah. Peace in Gaza. I don't think there'll ever be peace in that mother. Not as long as, I don't know. It's like thinking about this. Does your body ever have pieces that are still viruses in your body? I don't think so. And we haven't found a cure. Well, there is a cure, but I'm not gonna do it. But yeah. See how long this lasts before they start bombing them again. Even if they don't, you've done so much damage. It's like, what is there even go back to? But you know what? Let me just shut up before I just start dropping more bombs. NBA prediction. I have none. Can't wait for the season start. Oh yeah. Star Lord, nah, he's still more stupid. They both stupid. No, let's not get it like the stupid Olympics. They both come in at first and second. But actually, not horror movie main characters too, because they special type of stupid. But there's so many of them, you can't just pinpoint one. But the main two, I'm taking Star Lord because you could have got your lick back after 3, 4, 5 seconds. You couldn't wait 5 seconds. 5 seconds. At least she can say, "Oh, threaten my daughter, all that." Now the stupid part is, if that's the case, then why don't your stupid ass go outside and go to your daughter? What you gotta bring them to me for? Like, I'd have thrown her out the second she started talking. Hey, you can. Ain't nobody coming in this mother. We just gotta wait till sunrise. And everyone did die, by the way, except for one person. So yeah, she got everybody killed. Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot about that. You're right. I gotta go watch something.
Everyone died. Unless you want to count the vampires that live, the 2 that live. But in terms of humans, everyone died. So yeah. But I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it.
Well, but as always, ideally, same bad time, same bad show next week, but we still gonna stick with it, man. Please check us out on TikTok. I will be going live soon, so we can start doing this thing a little bit on the live side. Oh, I can't wait because that's gonna be interesting to see if we get the usual suspects. No, it's the liberals' fault. That's gonna be epic to respond to these cats in real time. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. And it looks like we have a joint show on the horizon. Can't wait to get back up there, do the show next year for once. But other than that, on behalf of myself, my amazing co-host, and Yeah, I Said It podcast. Peace.
Yeah.